Morning guys, welcome to Cardiff. I have literally just arrived in Cardiff. It's super early, I'm super tired. I need to go and find a spoons to go and top up on my coffee, and then I'm going to explore Cardiff for a little bit and then head to the coast and then start making my way along the coast, the Welsh coast. I am now officially in Wales and I'm here to explore the South Wales coast, but yeah, I need coffee big time. Okay guys, so 20 coffees down, refueled, I'm ready to start the day. You know, I like I said, I love going in spoons and refilling on coffees, just sitting there, you know, refueling and whatnot. But the only issue is within the next hour or so, I need the toilet about 10 times within an hour. So that is the only downside to doing this. But however, I'm thoroughly awake now, thoroughly ready to start the day. It's spitting, so hopefully it will dry up later on, but who knows with this weather. So obviously everyone's been telling me recently that Wales is always raining, Wales is always raining. Well, I'm used to the rain because where I come from it's practically always raining. So fingers crossed, thinking positively, it's going to brighten up. Let's go and explore Cardiff for a bit, and I need to get myself a new travel bag once again.
And it not being it, and you just got lucky.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Excuse you for the building. Wonder if we can help you with anything at all.
No, just getting some shots of the surrounding areas and the buildings and stuff, so yeah.
Okay. Why I ask is, you just not film any staff coming out, that's all.
Well, you can't really help it in public, you know how it is, so it's not like I'm zooming in on anyone's face, I'm just filming them coming and going, so yeah, it's public, you know.
No, I totally agree.
So
that's all from my perspective. Enjoy the rest of your day, really.
thank you, appreciate it. And that's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done. It's funny because what it is, I think the security now are aware of these places. That's the bottom line. When I was just filming a shot there, some women stopped, which is fair enough. They didn't want to walk in front of the camera. So when I panned around, they walked behind me and I heard them as they went into the building. She's filming everybody. Literally the first thing she said when she walked through them doors, I don't think it would have been picked up on the camera, but she walked through the door and said she's filming everybody. So obviously the security have to look like they're acting. Now he didn't ask me to stop then, he didn't ask me to, you know, but he's got to look like he's doing something, rather than saying to the people, no, it's okay, she's allowed to do it, she's outside, she's in public, she's not doing any harm. He has to come and investigate, and you know what I mean, that's how it is, you know. But he was sound, he wasn't you know, forcing, he wasn't demanding. That's professional, and that's how it should be done. So yeah, that's it, that's how it should be done when you're doing public photography. So big up to that guy there. Very similar to the statue we've got home in the black bin, except for the kid has dropped his teddy bear and this one's clinging on to his mum for dear life. God, this store is massive. Where's that bloody trespass shop? Where's it gone? I've head down in the direction I thought it was, but where's it gone? Where is it? The trespass store. There it is, found it. Knew it were down here somewhere. Right, let's see what I can find. No luck at all. Nope. No, I'm just like sound guy in there, actually really cool. Just been talking to him. He said closing down in January, so obviously probably by Christmas they were just getting rid of all the stock, so they haven't really got many options in. So it's just a case of just asking and trying around. At the minute, I'm just going to have to make do. It is what it is. And then obviously, you know, when I find somewhere, and he even said trying the mountain one, which, you know, again, it's not related to that shop. It is cheeky going into another branded shop and asking, but it's just worth asking, isn't it? You can only get, the answer is only no, so it's always worth asking. Okay, let's just try my luck in this place, see what happens. Can only try it. Okay, so no luck in here, no spare bags. However, I've gone and bought myself a new sleeping bag, a winter sleeping bag. But the question is now, what do you guys think I should do? Because now I've got 2 sleeping bags, which means extra weight to carry. So I have my summer sleeping bag, and now I've got my new winter sleeping bag. Do I donate and get rid of my summer one to make extra room and less weight? Or do I hold on to that because obviously, again, I may need it later on? This is the difficult decision. Because look at state of me now. Got my travel bag, my rucksack, and then this. So it's just like constantly being weighed down, and I don't know what to do. I hate carrying stuff. I hate it, especially when I'm walking miles. At the minute I feel alright. Like I say, first thing in the morning when I set off walking, I feel okay. But it's towards the end of the day when I'm super tired and I feel like I'm being dragged down by everything. So let me know what you think I should do. Do you think I should donate it? So last night, me and Optical Turnkey, we were watching. Now, for the life of me, I can't pronounce this guy's channel's name, so I'll put the link in the description and I will put it up here because I can't pronounce it. But it's so funny. He's obviously Welsh. I believe he may live in Cardiff, but he filmed an incident outside here the other day. I think you know, it says, "Oh, I've got the magic screen. I'm on the magic screen," so you guys will probably know who I mean. Film, you know, so it'd be so funny if I could run into him. I doubt it because, like I say, it's a bit early now, and he probably comes out later in the day. But yeah, he filmed. I'll put the link in the description. An incident outside this McDonald's. And it was so funny, and he's like, "I'm filming it on the magic screen," and he's just super hilarious. So go check him out, go check his channel out. And yeah, so I'm onwards and upwards. I'm going to head to the coast now and see where I end up. I like this statue. I really, really do. What a cool statue. Is this a sign of strength, stronger hands or something like that? But yeah, what a cool looking statue. Need to clean your nails, mate. Might need a manicure, but apart from that, you're looking good. Oh my god, guys, this looks absolutely incredible. It really, really does. Oh, I have now made it to the coastline. Let's have a quick look at this sign here. This is an absolutely awesome view. Absolutely incredible view. So now I am officially on the coastline, and this is officially the start of my new adventure. So somehow I'm guessing I'm gonna have to make it all the way over there to begin my adventure down here somewhere along the coast. So I need to make it right over the other side of here and walk along here. So, following the coast path, these right here, these symbols are what I'm looking out for, that I need to stick to. And obviously that's I've just come from up there, Cardiff city centre, and now I'm going to be walking this way. So I need to keep an eye out for these and stick as close to the path as I can and make my way down here. And that way, if I do that and stick to them little logos there, I won't get lost. Guys, I can't tell you how much I'm loving this. This is so cool around here. It really, really is. Honestly, the views along the coastal path are just absolutely incredible. You know, with some lovely, lovely scenic sights. And yeah, I think part of me, as much as there's, you know, obviously some lovely countrysides and, you know, trails, countryside trails, things like that. This is got to be, for me, where it's at. You know, views like this, right by the coastal, like, you know, buildings and, you know, outlining the shore like this. And you just, incredible views of just for miles around, really. Different things going on, different things happening, you know, and it's still quite early here. It's still quite early, so it's relevantly quiet here. Since I've arrived here this morning, it's been really quiet, but I'm sure on a more sunnier day and later on during the day, this place is probably packed out. But yeah, this is just absolutely awesome. This is what this is about, and if you can see closely, you can just slowly make out sort of like the fog line. So I don't know if that's rain that I'm walking into, because obviously I'm heading in that direction. I don't know if that's rain I'm walking into, or it's just a little misty, but it's just lining the sea, and it looks so incredible. Honestly, it's awesome. This is where it's at. This is where I enjoy being, guys, by the sea, by the coast. Obviously it's a lot better in the summer. Of course it's a lot better when it's in the summer, and I mean, Wales, you've got a lot of living up to do, because Wales coastline, you are in competition with the south coastline and of course Cornwall, because I thoroughly enjoyed Cornwall. Absolutely amazing there. So yeah, it's which is going to be the better coastline, Wales or the south coast? But so far I am liking this, regardless of the weather. Bit noisy walking along here with these generators. Look at this old rundown building that's quite derelict next to this quite nice custom house. The custom house, I don't know what kind of building that is it a hotel or something? But my first still of the day, I've got to make my way up here, and then, like I say, on top of that cliff there, I'm guessing around there. So up the hill I go. Here we go for sore legs and sore feet. I'm sweating already, absolutely sweating already. And don't forget, just like my last adventure, I'm going to be marking signs like this along the way, and do not ask me to try and pronounce these names, because I have no idea. I can barely pronounce Chapstow. Did I say that right? Because the turkeys were freaking laughing at me for pronouncing that wrong. Obviously I changed it to chapstick because that's what my brain likes to do. So easy names I struggle with, so with Welsh names I've got no chance. But yeah, I'm going to log my things along the way, you know, my key points, and yeah, I'd add them probably at the end in one big upload as I did on the last one. So that's where I'm heading, all the way along there. And yeah, once again, I'm just constantly telling myself, you know, there's literally no rush for anything. There's no time limit to this. So anytime I feel shattered or knackered, just take a rest whenever I can, because just like on the last trip, looking at that, you know, looking forward, you know, it looks reasonably flat, that actually, which is quite good. So as on the last adventure, when I'm looking forward, it's very, 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 very daunting, because it's like, look at all that way that I've got to walk, all that way. But then when I get to the end of there, and I reach to the end of there, and then I look back at how far I've come, that's what makes me feel good, and that's what keeps pushing me to keep going forward. And just like on the last videos, just along with all your supportive comments, you know, it was incredible, the support I got on my last trip. So hopefully you guys are still around for this next crazy adventure that I'm about to undergo. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Get yourself a camera. Yeah, get yourself a camera. Get yourself a camera, look. Yeah. Oh, you are so friendly. Are you so friendly? Are you so friendly? Oh, see, always get distracted by dogs. Always got to have a cuddle with a dog. Just makes my day. Makes me feel so much better when a doggy comes and says hello. It does. Yes, it does. Especially when they're friendly.
Can't you just tell when it's in season and out of season? I mean, just look how quiet it is. Nobody around. I'm guessing in slap bang middle of the 6-week holidays and summer and whatnot, this place would be packed out. I mean, I don't know, you tell me. If you're from Cardiff, comment down below and let me know. Is this place usually really, really busy, or is it usually quiet like this? But yeah, obviously we're middle of October, out of season, it's starting to get cold now, not quite winter, we're in autumn, and it's super quiet. But I don't know, I think I prefer it this way. I do like the hustle and bustle of business, because it's nice to see people enjoying themselves when they're on holiday, but it's also nice it being quiet and not a lot of people around. Vern, if you're just watching this, he's just gone in there now. Vern, it was lovely to meet you again, guys. One of my favourite things about doing this is meeting people along the way and having chats and whatnot. You know, I sit down and obviously, once again, just like on the last trip, all this stuff, you know, icebreaker. It comes up to me and it says, I take it you're doing the coastal path. What gives it away? I have no idea what gives it away. So Vern, it was lovely to meet you. You know, again, just makes it that all the worthwhile, people coming up and having conversations with you, got stories to tell, telling me their experience. And as always, you know, when I meet people and they comment, I pin it, and yeah, it just makes it that much more enjoyable, because again, things like this can get very lonely. You know, they can you know, you end up walking in parts where you don't see anyone, and you can, as I say, you can spend hours and hours on your own, you know, in the middle of nowhere by yourself for 6-7 hours at a time, not seeing a single soul. And then all of a sudden, out at blue, you pop up and there's people around and you've got company again. And it's always nice to meet other fellow vloggers, travellers, and have conversations with them and hear their stories and what they've had to say. So yeah, that's it, guys. And you know what I mean, and what you put out into the universe, you get back. As I said on the last trip, you know, like attracts like. So whoever, you know, likes hiking and walking and travels and adventures and public photography and whatever, you're going to attract them sort of people that like that too, you know. And you're meeting people on the same wavelength as you, and people who don't like this sort of stuff, and you know, then they're not meant to be part of your life. You know, people who are on the same wavelength as you, that's who you're meant to meet, you know. And what's meant to happen, as I keep saying, is meant to happen. It's meant to be. So sometimes, as I say, you meet people and it may be just for a small little one-off interaction, you know, but then it could also, you might bump into them again later on, or you might become lifelong friends, or anything could happen. Anything could happen from meeting new people. Okay, I'm surrounded by thousands and thousands and thousands of birds in all different directions, and check this out. So I've made my way all the way along here, and I've still got all the way along here to me. And if you watch that last clip, there was a lady that sort of passed me as I was filming, talking about that previous guy I met, and as I said, cheer me action guys, cheer me action. She on the way back, she stopped to have a quick natter with me, so hello to that lovely lady there if she happens to come across my video too. But right now, it again, deja vu, I'm back into sort of, you know, solitude, being by myself. So it's one of them, like I say, it goes from being around people and chatting with people along the way to you eventually end up on a bit of a walk where you're by yourself and you feel so alone. And it is a bit of a scary thing. It is a bit of a scary thing. It is nice to be by myself. Look at all these birds, look at them all. Look, it is nice to be on my own. It is nice to have the alone time, it really is, you know, self-reflect and all that lot, but then it gets a bit lonely and then you want the company, so then you start, you know, thinking I could do with some conversation. But again, you know, on walks like this, 9 times out of 10 you're going to meet people, it's going to happen. So yeah, right now I just hope I don't get, you know, dumped on by one of these birds, because there's lots of them floating around. But let me show you something. One thing I'm noticing the difference being here already, one difference, is the colour of that water. The colour of the water is not as blue as it is down south. It doesn't look as clean and turquoise as down south, which is probably not a surprise, but nevertheless it still is very, very nice. And already, as I say in the last previous clips, I was all the way up there on top of there. I'm making my way all the way along here and continuing on. So yeah. Well, that one's a pretty easy one to read, isn't it? Swan Bridge. I can understand that one. That's pretty easy. Why can't they all be as easy as that one, eh? Swan Bridge. Is there lots of swans down here by any chance? Okay, so I didn't do much filming after that last clip, and as you can see, I'm now in my tent. I'm absolutely shattered. I've been non-stop walking all day. And yeah, so I'm going to end it there. I hope you thoroughly, as always, enjoyed this upload today. I will continue on my way tomorrow, and in the morning show you, of course, as always, where I set up my tent and continue on my venture. So stay tuned for the next upload, and as always, like, share and subscribe, and I'll check you out on the next one. Bye.